よし、今だ。逃げろ。イノセントカラー。
Okay, so the reign of the 7 Spellblades. Alright, yo, if y'all been here for a while, y'all know your boy here, Dom, from the Otaku Room. Yo, I can't lie to you guys. So should you watch it, yo? I don't even know how to really answer this one. I don't want to just be like Mr. Negative, okay? Like, this was boring. Like, I can't even lie to y'all, like, how many times can I say like for real, like totally. Seriously though, I paused the anime like 3 separate times, and I'm watching this after I logged off work for the day, and everything. So maybe it's because this is post my work day, but I watched it and I paused it like 3 times, and I literally I went on, I don't even know, Twitter, TikTok for like a second. I watched some bullshit, and it was just like, how boring is this? This is boring. And the premise of the anime isn't bad by any means, and if you're digging it, no problem, do you. When I do these videos like the should you watch, the videos are just solely based on my lowly opinion, okay? And if your tastes are similar to mine, then the videos that I put out on Should You Watch are for those who have that similar taste, or who have opposite tastes and they're just interested to see, okay, what my take is on it, or those who are just really interested just on my take in general. Just like video game reviews and stuff like that, you're going to typically align to somebody reviewing something that is of a similar interest or similar taste to you, so that if you want to consume, purchase, get something. So when I do these videos, it's mainly for that. But I can't sit here and lie to y'all and say, like, yeah, I recommend you should watch this, because episode 1 was kind of ass. And it was a little boring. Now, like I was about to start saying, is the premise of the anime, is it bad? It's about Kimberly Magic Academy. About 20% of the students that go there, they fall to some kind of, they die. They basically don't make it out. Something tragic happens to about 1/5 of the students there, and they simply just don't make graduation day. Then we have like this very Harry Potter-esque kind of world, very magical academy world. That's all cool. I think following last season's Mashle, I think, I'm all for another magical academy type anime. I'm all for that. Then they show trolls and big ass dragons and stuff. Cool. That's cool. Then we get to meet our MC. He seems to be like a very a strategist, like a strategical type of character, a planner type character. Our MC seems pretty cool, and we learn later on in the episode that when he talks to his new classmates to give them a story where he's from and everything, he gives them a total bullshit story. And we find out later that he's of some significance, of some importance, so much so that he might be like a prince or something of some kind of foreign land. So much so that he has like an assassin or somebody basically watching over him, like a shadow, watching over him that was assigned to him from his older brother. So basically the story that he told, total BS. So a lot of interest to garner in our MC. Where's he from? Blah, blah, blah. So a lot of good questions there. Then we meet our MC's love interest, which is like some weird samurai girl that doesn't fit the motif at all. It's like grabbing a goblin and putting him into a story about elves. It's like, yo, where'd this goblin come from? It just doesn't make sense. It's kind of one of those things. So anyways, the samurai girl, and she seems to be the main love interest, or she will be, or the main girl of the MC. And she's interesting because she's basically seems to have been taking part of war. She's young, probably 15 or so, 16. Young, but seems to be battered and bruised and has gone through a lot of ish. and she has some magical power called innocent color or something like that our MC took a big interest in. He later on, comes across her again and sees her scars and stuff. Again, garnering interest, and they share a moment, which is really cool. And again, she sparks a lot of interest there as well, too, of what's her whole backstory. Apparently, she was chosen by one of the teachers at the school, so you get a lot of like, ooh, what's her backstory? What's going to happen between him and her? Then there was a cool moment of the teacher, which I'm going to call the teacher Raiden, because apparently all these students are entering Mortal Kombat. But essentially that was cool. So again, all of these things that I'm describing in pockets, in summary, is more interesting saying than watching. The rest, like the most part of it, was just really just poorly done, boring. Just boring. And even if they had, a half naked girl, like, okay, whatever, I don't even care. Our MC lying through his ass is probably the most interesting part of the show so far, or at least through episode 1, was the most, cool thing or interesting thing is the fact that he has a lot of an air of mystery about him. And apparently he's going to have some powers that, probably are specific to his family or bloodline or something super predictable like that too. But this is gonna be one of those shows. So let me go all the way back. Should you watch it? I would say no. I think that this season there's a lot of really good anime, like The Great Cleric, or The Last Boss Queen, the Villainess, My Happy Marriage, Masame-kun, Am I Actually the Strongest? Mushoku Tensei, obviously number 1. If you want anime like this, we have to wait for a couple of other ones. There's another one coming that's, Classroom for Heroes. There's Liar Liar. So there's a few other ones that might fit the bill, a little bit more, this season. Bleach is right around the corner. You know what I mean? So there's a few other ones that might fit the bill a little bit more. But I would say, if you kind of liked the first episode, if you really liked it, then should you watch it? Yeah, absolutely. I would say if you're kind of on the fence, give it that 2, 3, maybe even 4 episode rule and really see if it garners your interest. I just personally think that there's too much good to really give this to really go out of your way to give this one time. I would at very least let some episodes stack up and then just kind of binge, however many have stacked up during that time and see if you like it or not. I think that's what I might do. Unless this video blows up and you're all like, yo, you gotta, even if it was a piece of trash, you gotta watch it. Then, maybe I'll do that if this video blows up. But if it doesn't, assuming it doesn't, I won't be watching this. I'll probably let a handful of episodes stack up, and I'll circle back and I'll come back and I'll watch the 5 or 6 episodes, however many are at that time, or however many I can watch, and maybe it'll turn out being great. You know what I mean? Maybe episode 1 being, a wet fart, might be a 𝐒𝐻𝐻𝐿, and maybe it'll be excellent and very good. But that's my time, y'all. Let me know what you guys thought. Positive or negative in the comments, or if you're wait and see, let me know in the comments down below on how much you're going to give it, if you're going to drop it, if you're going to watch it, and what kind of impression episode 1 made for you. All right, I appreciate you guys coming in. As always, this has been Don from the Otaku Room, but that wasn't even my transition. I'd say it has been Reign of the 7 Spellblades by a studio I really love in JC Staff. So anyways, I'll see you guys on the next video. The next anime I'll be covering is probably going to be My Unique Skill Makes Me OP, even at level 1, or I'm waiting for that cat anime. The Masterful Cat is Depressed Again. I'm waiting for that one to launch as well. So you'll probably see that very soon. All right, my friends. Deuces.